So this time we're looking at the Beast, Henry Hank Philip McCoy. Pretty good sculpt. Like very weird sneer on his face. You got these nice, really big hands and feet on him. Of course, for articulation, this guy is very good for an early figure like this, early Toy Biz figure. He's got the arms go all the way around. They go in and out. He swivels at the forearm, I guess you would say, and there's an elbow bend. Wide range of motion from straight to 90 degrees. Now he has this, just like the Angel, because he's often bent over or in another position, he's got a neck slide, so you can slide his neck up and down, as well as rotating the neck from side to side. He's got waist articulation. What's really novel about this figure, he's got this type of joint for his legs that normally would be for you'd say an arm or something. It gives him that flexibility and really great posability, and in my opinion this led to Marvel Legends figures proving that they could do this type of articulation. And I mean, if you notice, none of the other figures in this line have it, and so it really makes him stand out. Of course, he has a knee bend as well as an ankle bend, and that's about it. Again, the paint job on this is pretty good, and it's got, same as all of them, bright yellow and dark blue. A little bit lacking in the flesh tone or the hands. They could have done a better job. I mean, there is like this kind of wash here and in between the toes on the feet. One thing about this figure, though, is he is very loose in the legs. He has a hard time standing up straight. He does suffer from very weak legs. That's the only drawback to the figure. Well, his mutant or mutated body gives him enhanced strength and agility and dexterity. He can use his feet and his toes to manipulate objects as well as his hands, and plus all this, he's got a genius level intellect. So not only is he big and brawny and able to leap around, but he's also very smart. And I think that was a cool touch to the character. To give his backstory before he became an X-Men, he was the son of a nuclear scientist, Norton McCoy, and fairly evident that at birth that he was a mutant or a different, because he had larger limbs, and that he was smarter than and that he was a genius. When he became an adolescent, his powers started to really increase, starting to increase his muscles and limbs even more, uh, giving him some really great athletic prowess. However, increasingly making his body more gorilla-like, which people were kind of willing to look over because he was such an athlete. And once he uses his powers to break up a robbery, it causes a lot of, I guess, tension in his town and in his community. A villain, a supervillain, if you will, who is just starting to build his criminal empire. It's a pretty lame idea to begin with, but this criminal was El Conquistador, and themed after the conquistador of South America. He had observed the Beast breaking up that robbery and said, I'm going to use that guy. So he kidnaps his parents, and he's going to use his parents to coerce him into aiding his criminal undertakings. Much like Cyclops' encounter with Jack O'Diamonds, or Professor X and the X-Men come and help him save his parents and put El Conquistador behind bars, and the Beast agrees to join the X-Men. That'll be it for the Beast, and stay tuned for my next review, The Last X-Men, and if you know the X-Men, you can probably guess who it is.